Hey guys, it's Mr. Zach with a new Make It Wednesday. Since the library has a new schedule, we're going to start filming our videos on Wednesdays now. And I know a lot of you guys are at home now, sent home from school, so hopefully you can use this and watch these videos and they are fun for you. I know now it's more important than ever to make sure that we're wearing our masks when we come out. I'm sure you saw that the library was shut down, because I'm here by myself, I can take mine off. But today we have a pretty cool experiment, and we're going to be doing what's called the drinking candle experiment. I kind of have it all set up. I just wanted to mention today we are going to be using some matches. So for kids who are trying to do this one, you definitely need a parent. You don't want to play with fire at home, so you need mom and dad to help you with this experiment. So let's get started. Alright guys, so I wanted to re-emphasize before we start this experiment that because we're going to be using matches and there's fire involved, you have to get mom and dad involved. You can't do this one by yourself. I normally like to do experiments that you can do by yourself. This is not one of them. But it's really cool and I really wanted to show you guys. So just ask mom and dad and they can help you out. So first, you'll see here that I have a plate. And you want a flat surface, so a plate works great. And you want to put some water in there. I have dyed mine blue so that you guys can see it. At home you don't have to use food coloring, but it does make it a little bit more cool. Also what you want to have here is I have a bottle cap, and inside of it are 4 candles. The bigger the container you're using, at the later half of the experiment, really determines how many candles you want. So for us, 4 works, but for you guys, you could probably get away with 1 or 2. I have super glued my candles into the bottom of my bottle cap here. I just think that it makes it a little bit easier, so you don't have to use super glue, or you could use like hot glue or Elmer's glue. You can even tape them down, whatever works for you. Sometimes people don't even use any of that. But it just makes it easier for the candles to balance in the water. So we're going to go ahead and, also I should mention, the reason that you want a bottle cap underneath your candles is because you want them to be able to float up during this experiment. You don't want the candles just to fall over, because if they fall over in the water, they go out, it kind of ends the experiment before it starts. So now that we have this all set up, I'm going to put that right in the middle there. Now this is the part where, once again, you need mom and dad, but you just want to light the candles. So get mom and dad, get some matches, a lighter. Mr. Zach can get the matches lit. Oh, it might be a dud. Let's try another one. Go. Alright, we got all of our candles lit. Blow that one out and then make sure it's out. Okay, so our candles are lit. Now this is really simple. The only thing that you're going to do from here is you're going to take your container and you're going to watch, when we put the container on top, just watch the water and see what happens. It might take a second. Oh. Isn't that cool? Now the candle's tipped over, but you can see that all the water is now inside the container. There's none left on the plate anymore. It sucked it all up in there. So why do you think that happens? I'm going to go ahead and take our container off. I want to let you guys know too, when you take the container off the top of your candles, you want to be really, really careful, because sometimes the container gets hot from the fire. So we'll take our container off and we'll release all this water here. Nice and slow. We got some smoke. Alright. So, why do you guys think that happened? I'll tell you. What it is that the fire creates what's called a vacuum. It sucks all of the air out of the container, and that pressure forces the water to rise inside the container. Even once your candles go out, that heat is already still sucked out all that oxygen. So even though our candle's tipped over, it still sucked all the water into the container. And I think that's pretty cool.